Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pub Suds and Grubs presents
The Speakeasy. What's up?
What is up, John?
What's shaking, Ken?
What's shaking? I don't know. We got a bunch of empanadas we're going to get to in a second because I keep looking at them now.
Yeah.
We're doing some food on this episode.
Yeah, we finally got some food back.
But before that,
It's a hot one outside.
it is hot.
Holy
Yes.
It's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun.
I think I prefer Hot in the City.
All right.
Is that this one?
Yeah, hot in the city tonight.
All right.
Tonight.
So, you know what?
What about hot, hot, hot?
Oh, yeah.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hot.
All right. Well, we could do every 80s dance,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we need to cool off.
we need to cool off.
All right.
Which we have a beer today from a place you recently went.
Yes, I went to Sin City, out in Long Island.
That sounds like a bar at the Jersey Shore.
Yes, it does, right? Yeah, I didn't see any sand, though.
No snookies or anything like that.
No snookies.
situations.
No, there was no situations, thankfully.
All right.
But yes, this is what do we got? What's the name of this one?
Oops, I hopped in my pants.
I hopped in my
Oops,
pants.
I hopped in my pants.
Is that? Okay. I thought it was like when Al Roker pooped his pants, and he said, "Oops, I pooped in my pants."
No, you think so?
I don't know. I wonder.
I don't know. But there's a pretty cool minivan, no, like an old school van,
Yeah.
like back in the Woodstock days.
Yeah.
You know, you used to smoke a lot of pot and drink a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, they got old VW. Yeah, so.
All right, so this is from Northport, New York, which
Yeah.
is Long Island, if people don't know.
Yes, if you can make that trek, took us a long time.
Did it right? That's a
and,
pain in the ass drive.
Yeah, it's a long drive. Thankfully, our buddy Jay, who is on the show,
Did he drive?
he drove.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I thought the beer dealer was going to drive.
No, Jay.
Wow.
Jay drove. It was pretty cool.
He's
So-
usually a little bitchy, so I'm surprised he did that.
Oh, Jay, you hear that? Oh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. So, yeah,
No,
I'm
we missed
excited
Jay.
to
We missed Jay.
show that. But before we have this, I do have a clip of me over there.
Yeah.
So let me plug that in
Check
right
it out.
now.
What's going on, guys? It's Ken from Pub Suds and Grubs. We're at Sam City right now. We've got Jay right here. Hey.
Oh, hi. You didn't hear what I just said, right?
Sam City?
Where's our beer distributor? I delete that.
Right now, we're having Mofo, and it's pretty damn good, I'll have to say. Cheers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool place, cool spot.
Cool spot. Yeah.
I got to get out there. I got a lot of family out there. I got to get out there.
Yeah, I like it.
Right.
It was nice. It was relaxing, and
And you went on a weekday afternoon, right?
yes.
So
It was kind of a random day.
That's cool. I couldn't make it, unfortunately.
No, he couldn't. But it's cool because they had we were hanging out. There was people with their dog right near
Yeah.
us, and the dog kept going. I love dogs, so
Yeah,
it was cool to
absolutely.
see the dog in there.
Absolutely.
So let's try this one out, though, man. Cheers.
Cheers. That's good.
Yeah.
Very light.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 6.5%. A very light, crushable beer.
Yeah.
This is very
Good flavor.
Yeah, good flavor.
Yes.
I got a little pineapple on the back end.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
No poop.
Well, yes. Hopefully you don't.
No poop, no
poop your
poop,
pants.
no poop. Oops, I hopped my pants.
Yeah.
Brewed and canned by Sand City Brewery in Northport, Long Island. No, it's pretty cool. Cool
Yeah.
artwork. Place looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hope you guys had a good
So
time.
they have a couple locations too, actually, as well. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All out in Long Island?
Yes, all out there, and we were in I think the south one. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it was.
And you had a fun-filled day that day, huh?
Yeah, we went. We went to a few places or
So
whatever.
jealous.
Yeah. Another place we'll have. We'll get back to. It's
Yeah.
someone that we had did a podcast on recently.
But you went to a couple other places?
Yeah, we went to McSorley's too on the way
Yeah.
back.
I'm more jealous of that than the breweries. I
I'm
think.
such a big McSorley's fan. Just
time
the
I was there was
history
you
there.
years
I
ago.
just saw on Instagram not too long ago. They had a post where they went back. They have this freezer or cooler there that says "Be Good" or "Be Gone." It's been there forever, and I guess they were going behind there, and they found an old hat.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
the original McSorley.
Yeah, old McSorley.
It was an old top hat.
Sorley had worn. Yeah. And had dust on it and all
Yeah.
that. I'm like, wow. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, makes me wonder, like, you really didn't think to look back there in the last
Yeah,
100 and
right?
something years? No one's decided to look back there in the last 100 and something
That's
years.
what's cool about that place is that everything is the way it was. It is the way it is, and it will always be the way it was.
Yes, it's.
There's dust that thick on things.
I
like,
know. Well, they got a hard
it's
time for
cool.
that at one point, though, because they have
It
these.
can't be clean.
On the lamp, they have these wishbones
Mm-hmm.
that they. So it was basically all the soldiers before the war. I don't know if it was World War I or II or whatever it was. It was one of those wars,
I'm gonna say 2.
and
I don't know.
they hung the wishbones up for good luck before they went to war, and they said when we come back.
Take your wishbone.
We'll take our wishbone and we'll break it. And well, unfortunately, a lot of those wishbones didn't come back.
Yeah, the ones that are left up there are the soldiers that never came back.
that never came back, and so they had issues with the health department because there was such a layer of dust and all
it
that.
can't be
And
sanitary.
they actually said, "Oh, those wishbones are not. But you can't leave those there. That's food. That was whatever." And they're like, "This has been here before you were born."
Yeah.
You're like, "Are you serious right now?"
So is that like a historical place now? Like, is that
Well, they got away with the wishbone thing, but they said I think they said they had to dust things. You know,
Okay,
they're like
all right.
because it is a health code violation.
because if you look in the back, right, there's pictures like Babe Ruth. Like,
Oh
like
God!
original
I
pictures.
think
the original
Houdini's
cash register.
Houdini's handcuffs
Oh,
are,
the handcuffs,
are on
yeah.
the bar too. Yeah.
Cool spot. If anybody
yeah.
hasn't been out there, that's a really cool
Yeah,
spot.
if you go to Manhattan, you gotta just go to
Yeah.
McSorley's. It's like it's the oldest bar in Manhattan.
Yeah, you got to get the
Irish bar
crackers
and,
with the onions and,
and
the,
the-
the mustard.
Let me tell you something though. I don't know if it's just my palate's gotten stronger or something or whatever, but Jay agreed with me. The spicy mustard wasn't
Wasn't that
as
hot?
spicy as
Really?
it was in the past.
Jay tried the spicy mustard.
Oh yeah, Jay was gulping that, man.
Bro.
Yeah. So
Jay's got stomach issues. I'm surprised he even
yeah, but
tempted.
that mustard spicy is different than like pepper spicy. It's not. It's a different kind of spice.
Yeah, it doesn't.
One hits your nose, the other hits like your throat. I feel like more,
True,
you know?
true.
Mustard is just like
What hit your
whoa.
back end though? Something hit your back end.
The pepper,
the
the
pepper.
pepper.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think
alright.
mustard does that to you though. I don't know because it's just a different
I don't
kind of.
know. That was just so spicy you couldn't enjoy anything else you were
Oh
doing.
man! Oh, we housed it. Poor Dom was with us, and he, me and my two other buddies, we got the cheese plate, and Dom, we ordered it. By the time Dom had to go outside to use the phone real quick, he had a work call.
It was gone.
When he came back,
Oh,
we
poor
had
Dom.
housed the whole thing. You
That's your
snooze,
dealer, man. You got to take care of your dealer.
I know. You snooze, you lose. No, but I don't know. I don't even know if he wanted that, to be honest with you. So, sorry, Dom, if you're listening. I didn't not think about that. It was something I had
Ken owes you a
questions.
sleeve of crackers, sliced
Yes.
onions.
Next
cheese,
time
and
you're
mustard.
here, I will give you some onions, cheese, crackers, and spicy
You should
mustard.
do that. You should try to recreate a McSorley's cracker and cheese dish.
Okay, so I actually have the glass dish that the mustard used to come in.
Oh, wait.
Now I think with COVID and all that stuff, it comes in just like a little cup.
Oh, okay.
But I have the original.
Did you
Like
steal it?
No. You can buy it online.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can buy it online, and as John knows, I'm a big McSorley's buff. I have.
Yes, he is.
One day I'll videotape the corner of my man cave down here.
Yeah.
I have McSorley's neon mirrors. I have mugs, McSorley mugs from the 1950s.
Hey, we'll have to take a trip in and
postcards.
do a clip from there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one day. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll record over there in that corner, and we'll change up the spot or something.
We should.
We'll still be in the Speakeasy.
100%.
So I mean, back to Sand City. I mean, this stuff is. I like it, man.
Very
I think
good.
they're
Very
doing good work there. It's a cool spot. If you're out there, check it out. But
Long Island is really a cool place. It just sucks to get to from New Jersey. There's so many wineries and breweries. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on. You got the Hamptons, Montauk. It's a really cool place, man.
yeah.
Like I said, it just sucks to get, and it's expensive to get to because those
Yeah,
tolls
I
aren't
know.
cheap.
I know. It's not cheap. The whole experience is not cheap, and
That sounds like a good day, though.
yeah, it was good. We had a good time, and everyone's cool with things. Where my friends, the way we do things is we don't nitpick. We don't count pennies. We don't count dollars. We don't count. we're at one spot. John might say, "I got the rounds here," or I got, and then I'll go to the next spot. All right, do this. Next guy's like, "All right, I'll buy lunch."
Yeah,
So
there's no eye for an eye type of thing. You just do what you do. And it all at the end, even in life, it all evens out.
Yeah, it all
no
evens out. So it makes life a lot easier with that. I hate going out with couples and people that are like,
I had the spaghetti.
I'll do this.
Yeah, and I only had a glass of water.
Yes,
I shouldn't pay for your drink.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then you're like, dude, if you split it with like 5 people or 6 people,
right.
it's like pennies.
Yeah,
like just let's not complicate this.
Right.
But that's the way we are. I don't know, not to.
And that's the way you should be.
Yeah, exactly. But this food is going to get cold if we don't jump into it.
Let's do this. So we haven't had food in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So I stopped at a place in Lyndhurst, which is next to my town of North Arlington,
where I grew up as well.
Where you grew up, and this is called the original Empanada Factory. They've been around a little while now.
Okay.
Empanadas just seem to. I want to do something fun. Empanadas seem to be like the big thing now.
Yeah.
You can put anything in an empanada.
Yeah.
A traditional empanada is what, like beef and
traditionally beef.
Or
Sometimes
chicken,
people put potatoes or
right. So it seems like each region they do it a little different.
Well, everyone does something
put
different.
Egg in it.
Yes, and every country has their own version of an empanada. Like you go to like Great Britain, they have pasties.
Right.
They have Jamaican beef patties in like Jamaica.
Right.
You have pierogies when it comes to Polish.
Right.
You have
Basically the same
raviolis
stuff.
when it comes to Italians.
Right.
Everyone has their own version of like an empanada.
Right.
And they just call it something different. It's stuffed shells or something. Whatever.
Now, my wife is your cousin. You guys are both come from Puerto Rican descent. She puts green olives in her empanadas when she makes them. Because I don't know if she does it for me because I love green olives. But
no, I don't, and that's
okay.
that's weird because we both come from the same.
Like I said, she doesn't like the green olives. She picks them out, so she might just do it for me.
Yeah, maybe. Because my mother, I just go off my mother's. The way she did it. I can't recall if my grandmother. I've had numerous empanadas from my grandmother, but I can't recall if there's green. I think I would remember if there's green olives because I was never a fan of green olives growing up, so I wouldn't have liked it.
Okay.
So
Are you
can't
a fan
recall.
Now?
Yes,
I love green olives.
I'm more of a black olive guy, but I have adapted. I've acquired the taste for green olives because they used to be in like in Puerto Rican food we have pasteles.
Yes.
So green olives are common in there. Mm-hmm. And I used to pick those out, and I didn't like them, Right. But now, as I've gotten older, I've kind of acquired the taste for
my
olives.
wife likes them cold. She doesn't like them when they're cooked, so she takes them out. Gives them to me. So
yeah, that I kind of might agree with your wife a little bit on that. Yeah, kind of the same. I'm kind of the same way. Yeah, but
all right. So let's start with. So I got 6 different kinds, so we
God.
can try because, like I said, you can do anything with an empanada. Yeah. But I want to start with the traditional beef. Now, the thing this place does that other places don't is they bake them, not fry them.
Yes.
I prefer fried.
I prefer fried, but at home, when I make them, I bake them.
You bake them?
Just because I don't like working with the oil. And I just like to throw them in the oven, they're ready, you know?
All right.
So, but I do prefer fried. It's more authentic.
Okay.
So
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So let's
so let's take this.
You start.
All right.
Oh wait, was that the beef?
Yeah. Yep.
No.
1, 2?
No. Beef is in the back middle.
Beef is in the back middle?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm going to keep that there. Yeah, that's definitely beef.
That's the beef, yeah.
All right.
So I heated them up and did everything, so I kind of knew where they were.
Taking one?
Yeah.
So they gave us 2 sauces. One's a hot sauce, and one is like a hot mayo-based type of sauce.
Okay.
I prefer the mayo-based because I do go to this place often.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it a shot.
Give it a shot. See what we think. It looks good. It looks good. A nice crunch. I can hear it on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just beef.
Just beef.
Nothing else is in
Nothing.
there.
There's no potatoes or anything in there.
Nope.
Nothing of that sort.
Nope.
Okay.
No cheese, no potatoes, no nothing. Just beef.
Right.
It's got good flavor.
Let me give this a whirl.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what you think.
I'm gonna be quite the judge here.
I hope you are.
It's not what I grew up on, but it's good.
It's a little drier.
Yeah. Good flavor. Definitely good flavor. Yeah.
Now, I guess when you go to an empanada place, It's a little drier, but maybe because they do make them in masses.
Mm.
I mean, these could be from yesterday's batch, or you know what I mean. Today's Sunday. There was nobody in there, so I don't think there was. They're making them today, but I think it's very good.
Okay. And what's cool about this place. Yeah, they're very good. Not to jump on that. Listen, just because the way I ate it growing up, I loved, doesn't mean I can't love something else. But
Absolutely,
this is solid. I like it a lot.
They actually have 21 different.
Dude, they have like crazy
empanadas.
amount of different empanadas. It's when John came here, I was like, "What is going on here, man?" He's got like.
I bought 6. 6 out of the 21. I bought.
What's the other one you have on your plate right now? Is that the Cuban or no? Which one did you grab? You grabbed these.
I don't know.
That would be this one here. Yeah, he's got the Cuban.
Okay.
All right, we'll jump in Cuban because he's got that on his plate, and I want to.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense because I see the pickle in there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was an olive. That's why before I was like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
olive. All right. I've never had a Cuban in my life. Not a sandwich, nothing.
Or woman.
We've said this. No, I've never. I kissed a Cuban woman once. But I'm going to do this no dip, no nothing.
All right.
So,
He's going raw. He's just going right for his Cuban. Which is interesting, because we're so used to like when you have a Cuban sandwich. I've never seen a variety like this before. I've had a Cuban cheeseburger before, but I haven't had a Cuban empanada.
that's good.
Yeah? I wonder if they do mayonnaise or mustard.
I taste mustard.
Let me give it a whirl. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me want to have a Cuban sandwich. I've never had one before. Like, I'm very interested now.
I wish you did now, because you can see how much it tastes like it.
Dip it in that little sauce. I like that.
Are we going to do a rating in the end of the best to the...
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
All right.
1 to
Cool.
6.
Mm-hmm.
So, another thing about empanadas is the shell is different in all different like countries, right?
Yes.
So there's a Colombian restaurant down the street from me that
It's like
makes
corn.
it's like a cornmeal.
Yeah. Yeah, they vary. They really vary. But yeah, the corn one, I'm not a big fan of the Colombian empanadas. And, I have Colombian friends that be like, what are you talking about? You
Right,
know, but
right.
everyone's different.
Right.
I like the more traditional shell.
Yeah, very good.
And let me see which next one.
Well, they do breakfast empanadas.
Are we going to go there? Let's go there, man.
Let's go there. Let's go at breakfast empanadas, right?
We have. And we're Jersey guys. And when you think Jersey, what do you think of?
Taylor ham.
Taylor ham. Taylor ham
would
and cheese.
be
This one here.
This one here?
Yep.
All right.
We're going Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
really
you can
going
see
all
that
over
there.
the spectrum.
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
You go first.
I go first. All right. Well, I haven't tried the hot sauce yet. But you know what? I'm going to go just regular on this.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's a lot of egg.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Tiny piece of Taylor ham. Did you even get it?
The egg dominates. Yeah. But, you tell me what you think, and, we'll go from there. It's not bad. I can eat these for breakfast. It's not bad at all. But coming from what we just had.
I think if the Taylor ham maybe was chopped and mixed with the egg, maybe it'd be
Yes. I think I agree with you.
Right.
I 100% do, John. I'm going to try this hot sauce, though. I'm curious about it. The hot sauce is solid. I like it. Complements well. And I'm not a big hot sauce when it's for breakfast on my like breakfast sandwiches or anything of that sort. But this, I think it does all right with it.
better. I shoved the whole thing in my mouth. I shouldn't have did that.
That could be a mistake.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, I put it on my mouth. Do I take a bite? Because I didn't have the plate like you did. Oh, my God.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Cuban's still one for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
The other ones are gonna be tough. Are we gonna jump back into? You want to do another breakfast, or you want to jump back into something Somewhere
You want to do the other breakfast?
Okay.
All right, we just did one. We compare one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other one was is actually a mistake. It's bacon, egg, and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I asked for bacon, macaroni, and cheese. That was their special of the day, and they gave me bacon, egg, and cheese.
Well, I can see that can be mixed up, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't on her phone. She would have. I guess it's going to be this one?
Yep.
All right.
That first one.
Now, see, this looks good. There's a lot of bacon in there, man.
Yeah. And they mix that in there.
They mixed it in.
So this might be a happy mistake.
Right.
We'll see. Go ahead, bud. Just don't put the whole thing in your mouth this time, John. Please, come on.
That's good.
Yeah?
There's a lot of bacon in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of bacon. Great flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long this
Wow.
place has been here, man?
I'm going to say at least 5 or 6 years. Next door, you know where this is, right?
Yeah.
Next door was an old hardware store that when we owned Jim Nanny's, we used to go there
I
for
used,
parts.
I used to get keys copied there,
Yeah.
I think.
They actually bought that store, took it over,
Oh.
and now they made it a bigger kitchen because now they do chicken sandwiches, Cuban sandwiches, different
Really?
type of stuff. Yeah.
Do you happen to know, you probably don't know what the ethnicity is?
No, I don't. But they do a Cuban sandwich, a pollo loco with chicken bacon, a loco pork and bacon, Italian chicken. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff. Ham and cheese. The skinny Cuban made with chicken instead of pork.
The skinny Cuban. What's the CBR, John?
That's chicken bacon ranch.
Oh.
That's actually one of my favorites from them.
Okay. Are we doing that one next?
Yeah, let's do that one next.
All right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't know which one it is. This one?
Mm-hmm. The chicken bacon ranch.
So this is like
We're building our orders in here, people. So, by the way.
it's like chicken cutlet, ranch, bacon.
Yeah.
You do it with no sauce.
I like a nice chicken bacon ranch. I feel like those flavors complement well. I think they do really well together. And,
That's so good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on your rating. See what you think.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you get that chicken, you get that bacon.
Yeah.
Not getting the ranch.
Not too much ranch, but that's what this mayonnaise-based hot sauce is for.
Well, yeah, who needs ranch when you have this stuff? Remember when we did the wing episode and they had the bang sauce, which was I think like a mayonnaise-based hot sauce, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we got it like sweet Thai chili with mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Still not number one for me.
No, I agree. Might be number 2 though. Maybe number 3.
All right.
We'll see. But I'm a little confused myself
Why?
because the last one, I don't know what it is. I know what it is.
All right. What's the last one?
The last one is meatball parmesan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
They had chicken parmesan, they had eggplant parmesan, they had meatball parmesan. I figured we did the chicken. Let's get a little bit of meatball in there.
All right.
Right? You take one first, isn't it?
Meatball Parmesan.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to dip this
No,
one.
it doesn't feel right to dip it.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Looking at it, I don't know.
Looks good. Take a bite. You go first.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you go ahead. Meatball parm. So they're getting all the cultures here, from Italian to Cuban to
American.
American with Italian ham, Jersey.
I like that.
The meatball parm.
I do like that.
Let me give it a shot. And then, like I said, we'll finish and give our ratings on this.
It's pretty good.
It's moist.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a store brand meatball. I don't think like a store bought meatball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a fresh meatball. Could be, but I'm gonna say no.
So I mean, I'm getting more like ground meatball. Like, I don't know if they cut a meatball or they ground it up, and it'd be easier to work with if they grounded it up.
Yeah, I'm thinking frozen meatballs, cooked in a little bit of sauce, and just smashed. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I like it.
It's pretty good. It's different.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my order in my head
Yeah.
right now.
I think I got mine.
Yeah?
Now, I was going buffalo, and I actually switched the buffalo with the meatball parm. So without ranking, would you think a buffalo would have been better than me taking the meatball parm?
No. But I think a buffalo would have been better than taking...
Chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, maybe the chicken bacon ranch or something else. Or one of the breakfast ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But you kind of had to take like the tail and ham, egg, and cheese because we're Jersey guys, and you kind of got
I
to...
had to have a breakfast one in there.
Yeah.
And that's the one I originally ordered. The bacon, egg, and cheese, like I said, was a mistake, and I'm not mad about it.
No.
I would have liked to have tried the bacon mac and cheese one, but the bacon with the egg, it was really good. But I'm ready for my order. I know which ones I liked, and
All right. Go for it.
so I'm actually going the Cuban first. That was a really good one.
All right.
I'm going to go the bacon, egg, and cheese second. I really like that.
Okay.
Then I'm going that meatball parm as number 3. That tasted really good.
Okay.
4 would be the chicken bacon ranch for me. And then the original beef, and then the Taylor ham was last for me because of the lack of Taylor ham, I believe.
Okay. So we agreed on first and last, actually.
Okay.
I am going to put the Cuban first. Cuban was fantastic.
That was really good.
Yeah. And you know my last, but I'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to go Cuban first. I am going to go meatball parm and beef, actually, tied second.
Okay.
I really like those equally. I think they had,
They tasted what they were supposed to taste like.
Yeah. I think they were good. I'm going to go that. I think that route. And then I am going to go the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go the chicken bacon ranch.
Okay.
And then the tail and ham last.
Taylor ham was last. Yeah.
Yeah.
We agree on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first and last we agreed on, but...
And not because it was bad. It was just, I think it was, if there was more Taylor ham in there, I think it would have been good.
It's not what I normally would get when I'm a big... And we're the biggest critics because we're Jersey guys. And that's our breakfast half the time is a tail and ham, egg, and cheese on everything bagel or something. You know, salt, pepper, ketchup, all that fun stuff. Maybe even a little ketchup in there might have been good, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the least would be that, or like even some like everything bagel seasoning on top or something, just to make it that
needed something
traditional kind of Jersey style.
I agree. Imagine a little bit of everything seasoned on that crust outside.
Oh yeah,
that would have been good.
That would have been good. You know, just and it's
spicy
probably
ketchup.
they bake their empanadas, so just wet the top, throw it on.
A little bit of butter.
Yeah, or
egg
butter
white,
or
egg
water.
white.
Even water might be fun. Yeah,
Sprinkle it on.
and sprinkle it on.
Think about that, guys. Think about that original Empanada Factory.
with a just a little dab of ketchup in there,
or like a sriracha ketchup.
yeah, or something if you want to get fancy, or even a sauce. Yeah, I know they have their sauces, so I guess there might be like, oh, well, we have our sauce.
Yeah, but it's not like a breakfast sauce.
Yeah, I just need that little bit of that sweetness from a ketchup, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm going. But I will say, I will definitely check these guys out next time I'm in town.
100%. I'm actually going to go there to get a Cuban sandwich now because that Cuban empanada was so good. And like I said, I've never had a Cuban.
I'd be very curious about the Cuban. Yeah,
I want to get one.
Yeah, because there's there are some Cuban places. There's Roomba, Cubana, and Clifton, and they make a really good Cuban sandwich. I'm more of a mayonnaise Cuban guy. I know I'm one of the few. Most people are mustard, it seems like.
Okay.
But my first Cuban sandwich was at a Cuban restaurant that our buddy Ruben, who's been on the show, his mother owned a Cuban restaurant. And
mayo, huh?
And she used mayo, and she's from Cuba. So
so which is the correct way? Because she's from Cuba, is it mayo, or is it the part of Cuba you're from? Or?
I think it's just a matter of preference, you know?
Okay.
I think that's all it is. I'm not going to, curse to high heavens if I get mustard on mine. I actually don't mind it.
Right.
It's just if I were to choose, I would say definitely mayonnaise.
Okay.
Something about it. I like I said, maybe because it was my first Cuban sandwich I had was mayonnaise, and I loved it so much that I didn't want to kind of go to anything else.
Right.
And mustard's very distinct flavor.
So now there's another empanada place that I go to often. It's in the Meadowlands Flea Market, and it's actually a food truck, and they do travel around different places. But she's there every Saturday. It's Rosie's Empanadas.
Okay.
And every Saturday she has like three different kinds, and they're different. So I was there a few weeks ago, and I had the chicken pot pie empanada.
Chicken pot pie empanada.
Dude, it was delicious. Imagine an old school pot pie, right?
Yeah.
It's got the flake on top, but
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
as a handheld.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. The peas, the carrots,
I
the
know.
potatoes. Oh,
Dude, you could have so many meals in empanadas, and I just recently started buying more of those the discs for
discs, yeah.
because I wanted to start doing some new things.
you buy the white or the orange discs?
Well, like I had mentioned, I bake them, and I think the only ones that they offer for baking is the white ones because they're actually specific to bake. They actually say for baking on
do
the
they?
top. Yes.
The Goya one?
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed.
Yeah, they actually say for baking.
'Cause I know they have the orange disc. I guess the orange discs are supposed to be flavored with sazon, or
I don't know.
if it's just food coloring for show.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm not opposed to it, but what's good is good, and what's
we
not
get the
is
white
good.
ones.
And,
We
yeah.
get the white ones.
Yeah, because like I said, because I bake mine, I've been getting the whatever color the bake one is, which is the
Yeah,
light one.
yeah.
So, but yeah, and I mean, I remember I had going back to what we were saying about all these different cultures and everything. With everyone has their own version. I had a friend from years back. His parents were straight from Poland, and they did pierogies, and I mean pierogies. It was like I mean, they did pastry pierogies like with blueberries in it.
yeah.
They had the ones with like the cut apples and cinnamon inside
That's
it.
good, yeah.
Yeah, and then they had regular traditional, potato and onions and
Yeah.
cheddar and all that fun stuff. So
Like I said, my neighbor's from Argentina. Her
Yeah.
background's Argentinian, and she made empanadas, and she brought them over, and they were ground beef and hard-boiled eggs. And I've mentioned on this show before, I am not a fan of hard-boiled eggs. So when I bit it, I didn't know. I figured it was just a beef empanada. And
Come
in my
on.
mouth, I feel this substance.
you're like, I can't be rude.
Yeah. And I'm like, good.
Yeah.
And Melody's looking at me, and she's trying not to laugh because she knows. And I went back inside, and I said, what the frick was that?
Yeah.
And she's like, hard-boiled eggs. I almost
Come
threw
on,
up.
there's not that much flavor to the eggs when
I
you have
just,
all
it's
that
the
seasoning.
consistency.
Oh.
And some people put raisins.
But you like mushrooms, right?
Love mushrooms.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
similar.
eggs are, no.
Well, I don't,
Egg?
I don't know. But yes, raisins. My mother puts raisins sometimes in hers as
That's
well.
interesting.
Yes. Just to get a little of that salty sweet. I actually like them with raisins.
I think I would like that as well.
Yeah.
My wife puts green olives in hers. We talked about that before.
when I make them at home here at home, and I'm making for my son and my wife. I do it with the beef and the raisins. Sometimes I'll put the potatoes as well.
Yeah.
But the raisins, I love that salty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like a pastelón, with the bananas and the
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah.
pastelón's a Puerto Rican lasagna, and they
I
put
love that. That's my favorite.
the seasoned beef, the cooked sweet plantains, and the mozzarella cheese, and I mean it's
nice.
yeah.
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
like Italians got lasagna,
Puerto Rican
Puerto Ricans
lasagna.
got pastelón, and then you got the Greeks that got the moussaka, right?
Yeah, they have
Moussaka, same, right? With the eggplant instead of the noodles.
well, they have pasticcio, but yeah,
That I don't know.
yeah, pasticcio is like a pasta
Okay.
kind of like thing, but yeah, and the moussaka, yeah, I don't know, I've
Right?
never
Isn't
had
that
the
like
moussaka.
eggplant as a base with the beef and the cheese? Yeah, I believe that's the Greek
yeah.
lasagna.
Well, yeah, it's been a while,
Yeah.
since I've had Greek, but yeah,
So it's just funny how all the different cultures have similar items.
Yeah.
Just different prepared.
yeah, I never had moussaka actually before.
it's
Now I
good.
think
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
good
yeah,
stuff, good stuff.
yeah. But, so yeah, that's why I couldn't give you good input on that one. But
Like I said, this place had eggplant parm. I've gone
Yeah.
here and I've gotten chili dog before, where they chop up hot dogs with some fresh chili and put them in there. Very
yeah.
good, very good.
I mean, I guess like, once again,
Do
it's like,
anything with an empanada.
Like, remember those? I mean, still have them actually. Those pizza rolls, the
Oh, like Totino's pizza rolls?
Tatinos or
Yeah.
Geno's or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You could eat those and just go crazy on
like
those
100
things,
of 'em,
man. Yeah. I used to go to bagel bites and all that fun stuff. All right, now I'm going off.
Yeah.
But But anyway,
No, good stuff.
yeah. In other news, man, I mean, you're going away soon, aren't you, bro?
I'm going away. Actually, when this comes out, I'll be there.
Oh.
I believe, yeah.
Okay. When we're airing this one.
When we're airing this one, I will be there. I am driving down with the fam to Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
We're going to spend a couple days in Carolina.
Yeah, Jay was over there, yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a list of a couple places to go to.
Yeah.
And then we're hopping on a cruise ship, Carnival cruise ship, and we're going over to the Bahamas.
Is it always Carnival for you?
No.
Okay.
This will be my second Carnival.
Okay.
I've done more
Royal Caribbean?
Norwegian.
Oh, Norwegian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because Norwegian leaves right out of New York City, so it was always easier to just hop on,
Yeah.
My dad would drop us off at the port right there, 15 minutes, boom, boom, boom.
I was always a Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I've been on a Royal Caribbean. I've been on 2 Royal Caribbeans.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
More top of the line to me, more fancy schmancy, and that's not me.
Oh, well,
Carnival's more party.
Oh,
party,
okay.
party.
Yeah, maybe I have to go on a Carnival. You know. Which one's the most family friendly? Disney?
Yeah, well, Disney, I'm sure, but I've never done a bit. That's out of my.
Wow.
Realm.
Expensive?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I've never been on Disney either.
No.
I've only been on Royal Caribbean, and I haven't been on as many cruises, nearly as many cruises as you.
I think this is number 11 for me, maybe 12.
Yeah. Wow.
Now they all have like Carnival is a Dr. Seuss based itinerary for kids.
Oh.
But since COVID, they stopped some of the stuff. Like they had green eggs and ham breakfast, and you actually got green eggs and ham.
Wow.
And they have the characters walking around, take pictures with, and all that stuff.
So let me ask you now: they have things where your kids can be on their own, or no?
Yeah. They have like here is called Camp Ocean, I believe.
And what age is that? Like when the kids can be?
So it's all different. So they do like babies to like 5 years old, and they do like 5 to 9.
Okay.
My kids are going to be in the 9-year-old to 11-year-old, and then they do the 12 and 13, and then it's teens after that.
Okay. And you just leave them?
You register them, you leave them. Some, I believe Carnival does this. They did for us the last time. I believe they're still going to do this. They give you like a little cell phone. When you drop your kids off, you have to sign them in. They give you a little cell phone. So if they have to reach you, if your kid's crying, if your kid's got diarrhea, they'll call you up to come and get them. Yeah, or if the kids are like, hey, I'm done, I want to go back.
Yeah, my whole thing
up.
is just like, I guess when you leave them, you're kind of like, it's different for you though, because you have the girls, they're together, and they're twins, and they kind of can do their thing together.
Yeah.
Like with someone like me, if I went on a cruise with my son, and he's our only child, and
yeah, but they make friends though.
Yeah,
kids go up to every kid and they make friends.
Yeah.
I remember when my kids went. We went with another family, and they all thought they were going to be together, but they were all different ages. So one kid was in this section, one kid was in this section, and a few kids were in this section.
Yeah. How many kids do they have? Jeez.
Well, I mean, I went with like Joe.
Oh,
he's
right.
got 4 kids.
Like
Dave,
55.
3 kids. You know what I mean? So a couple of the girls wanted to be together, but age is age. They don't be like, you can't go up to them and be like, hey, we're all together. Can they just stay? No, it's by age.
So that makes it a little bit,
So my kids usually go like, we'll eat dinner, and like 7 o'clock, the kids are like, can we go to the camp? Mm-hmm. Okay. They go to camp. Me and my wife go to the bar.
Nice.
Watch a comedy show, whatever we're going to do. Play bingo. And then, or go to the
casino.
Yeah. And then we'll pick them up at like 10 o'clock at night. And they'll come back with like, they made swords, they made hats, they watched a movie.
That sounds cool, yeah.
They have Build-A-Bear on this boat.
So really?
You could do Build-A-Bear.
But you probably have to pay for it, right?
Yeah, it's like $20 or something.
Yeah. Sounds cool, man. It's been a while. It sounds exciting that you're going to be going.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I haven't been on. It's been. It'll be 5 years. 2017 was the last one I went on. Then COVID happened, and we were avid cruisers, and we're gonna get back into it.
It's crazy though how much like these cruises. I don't know. Like they change. Like for me, let me just give you an example. The first cruise I went on this one particular boat, and it was Royal Caribbean. And then like 8 years later, I went on another cruise on the same exact boat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, like this boat was amazing, but now it does not seem nearly as good. It seemed like it aged.
Right.
It seemed like, I'm like, this is not the same boat that I remember,
Yeah.
Things were just so different. It just looked outdated all of a sudden.
Yep.
It looked abused. It looked worn. There's nothing like going on a boat like it's one of its first launches, and you're like, wow, this is state of the art.
That's funny you say that, because in 2001 I did my first cruise with a few friends, and we went on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas. And then on my honeymoon in 2007, we wound up going back on that same boat.
Okay.
Explore the seas, yeah. And it was like...
Not the same?
No.
Yeah,
no,
it's weird,
no,
right?
Yeah, yeah. You're like, this is some wear and tear on this boat now.
Yeah.
And I was on a boat prior to that was a little bigger. So it was like downsizing a little bit. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like they keep coming out with the biggest boat, and this Royal Caribbean's always known for having like the biggest one. It seems
now
like.
I say I've been on boats bigger than what I'm going on.
Yeah,
and I like these smaller boats.
Okay.
It's less people.
All right.
There's more attention to you.
Okay.
Because there are less people. Norwegian, we did the Norwegian breakaway, and there's like 3,500, 3,600 people on there.
Yeah.
Not including staff. That's a lot of people, man. For a pool that's probably smaller than the bar. You know what I mean? It's insane.
But just real quick to say, go back on what I was saying. Now I was thinking about it. The second time I was on this boat was when I went to Canada and it got diverted from Bahamas, and I think that just changed part of
course.
When you go on a cruise ship, and originally like everyone's doing these outdoor pool contests and drinking these tropical drinks, and you go from that to
cold.
You can't even swim because it's too cold.
So what happened? Like that's.
So I had mentioned it, the
that's
last
like
podcast about that, about going,
that's a normal thing. Like, it's in
unfortunately,
your contract.
Yes,
they
unfortunately.
have up until like that day to change. Even when you're on the cruise, they could change their itinerary like that.
And believe it or not, it happens more often than not.
Well, yeah, because the weather now is so unpredictable.
Yeah. So I mean, it you just got to deal with it, and it just changes the whole experience. Like I said, they'll give you vouchers and credits towards spending stuff, money on the ship and all that stuff.
Like we're going to the Bahamas, and I just read there's like a storm brewing down there.
Yeah.
So if we're on our way to the Bahamas and a storm's coming, this boat's either gonna do something, go to Mexico or go north, or you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't. But I guess that's kind of
that's the risk you take. Yeah,
that's the risk you take.
That's why going in like August, October, or September, people are always like, "Oh, it's hurricane season."
I know.
Yeah,
so
but what are the chances of? You know what I mean?
You have to consider it because it does happen. Like I said, more often than not,
am I gonna not do something because of that? Like,
exactly.
no, I'll take the chance.
Exactly.
I was actually on a cruise ship once during a tropical storm, and it was gnarly. Dude, it was in the Bermuda Triangle.
Was everyone like?
So people were holding each other. Old people were like holding on to each other.
Was it like Titanic?
Yeah, people. Yeah, they were like grabbing onto the rails. People were throwing up. There was they put like barf bags all over the place, so you could just grab. It was like a tissue, so you can just grab it and then throw it in the waistcoat.
You can just throw it into the sea.
The water in the pool was going up
and
down and up and down. You couldn't go outside. It was nuts.
Yeah, that I don't know if I'd enjoy that too much.
I thought it was fun. You know what? Those boats are so big; they're not going down.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess you've never heard. At least I have never heard of a capsizing cruise ship.
No, I mean you saw the one in Italy years back. Remember, it just tipped on its side. But he ran aground though.
Oh well,
he was too close to the coast, hit the bottom, and then it tipped
so
over.
That's not necessarily Mother Nature. That's more like some guy didn't know
it's
what
an
he was
idiot.
doing. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and I think he was arrested with his crew, and he
wow.
was stupid.
Yeah, well, that's what you get when you're stupid, But yeah, I'm hoping you have a good time. Hopefully you don't have any of these issues.
Should be good. I'm hitting a brewery down in Charleston, Holy City Brewery, I believe.
City.
It's on my bucket list. Not my bucket list, but my plans, my travel plans.
Well, maybe. Are you hitting it after the cruise or before?
No, before.
All right, so you can't bring beers back from the brewery, maybe. Excuse me.
I didn't think about that. Well, if it's good, I'll have to stop on the way back to pick up. It is north, so I will be driving that way. Yeah. And Charleston is full of breweries and places.
Yeah. But can you bring beer on the cruise? Probably not.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so
you're allowed to bring a soda.
Oh.
No beer. So I'll have to go back. I'll try. If it sucks, I won't go back. If it's good, I'll make my way back.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good time.
Hopefully.
So I think we're hitting that time, that moment.
Time, right?
I think we've got let's see. This is a Nulu, this is MGP. Just to go back to what MGP basically is it's sourced bourbon and or rye, where they pretty much it's a blended.
Okay.
So it's not like a single barrel. It's a blended rye or bourbon, and they mix it to their taste and what they feel like is right and what tastes right. But like I said, this is a toasted rye. They finish them in toasted barrels, hence their name, and they do it anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks, where they actually keep it in the toasted barrel. So a lot of times you get some of that good flavor.
Okay.
But yeah, this is from Nulu. I'm a fan of them. They're out of Louisville.
You have a few bottles of them, right?
Yeah,
different ones. Right?
Different ones. Yeah, I have quite a few
see
different
them at
ones.
the end of the bar there. Huh?
Yeah. I like it. This is a good go-to for me.
The top is pretty cool, like a melted wax type of thing.
Yeah, well, you see that. That's like, I mean, Maker's Mark's really the ones who really kind of made that, I guess, a big thing.
Okay.
You know, with the Maker's Mark has a red top, the red wax on the top, and but yeah, this one is 118 proof, 59% alcohol. It's a 5-year, and yeah.
And you said this is out of Kentucky?
Yeah, Louisville. Yeah, this is, but like I said, like it's sourced, so it's, I mean, the MGP is from Indiana,
okay.
But yeah, but let's get you tasting this one, Johnny. All right, tell me what you think. This is a rye, so we're going, you know, every once in a while we'll do ryes, opposed to our usual bourbons. Once in a while, you'll see us do a whiskey from Canada or elsewhere. But yeah, here's our Nulu. Cheers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of burn in the back end.
Well, it's a higher proof than what we've been having.
Yeah.
Great flavor. Very good flavor.
There's a particular flavor, and I can't.
Well, it might be the rye flavor.
Yeah, I guess.
We're getting John there. But, I'm trying to hit the notes here. Toffee, maybe? A little cinnamon?
Maybe a little cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's good, though. Especially mixed with a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Tastes really good. It takes that burn away 100%, and you can actually swish it in your mouth and taste those flavors.
I'm going to say that this one's like a 4 on John's burn scale.
Yeah, you're probably about right. Yeah.
A little bit more up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
Great flavor, though.
But great flavor.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I at one point, I think I spent a whole week, and I like to mix it up. I think I spent a whole week just drinking this. I mean,
I think this would be good with like an ice cube. To me, this is like an ice cube drink.
with an ice cube.
Yeah, I think I would like this more cold.
I could see that,
than
John.
I do neat.
I could see that. Yeah.
Like last week's was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can drink that all day long. Neat.
Yeah. Oh, the smoke wagon we had
Smoke wagon. That's
last
what it was.
week. Yeah.
This one, I feel like if an ice cube was in there, it would take it to a next level for me.
Yes.
I know you're the neat guy. You like it straight up the way it is.
Well,
you don't want to water
that's
it down.
just over time. Yeah, I'll have a little water afterwards. So, but as far as Nulu goes, I think at this moment in time, this is my favorite out of all the Nulus, and they've had
out of all the Nulus. I was
yes,
saying not in general.
Nulu's known for like really going out there with some of their stuff and aging things in all different types of barrels.
Right.
But I think this one, out of what I've had, and I've had the double oaked. I have had their other basic varieties and single barrels and things like that. But I think this is my favorite right here.
Okay.
This is good. Toasted rye.
And is this a special, or you can buy this in any liquor store?
You don't see this one as often, but yeah, you can find it. You know, I think it's just whenever they release certain things, and
Got
you
you.
know. But yeah, I like this one.
Nice. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing as always.
Yeah, definitely, man. And thanks for the empanadas.
Yeah. So we'll do our shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to shout out to Nulu
Mm-hmm.
out of Kentucky, Louisville.
Yep.
Hopefully they're out of order.
Yeah.
Shout out to the original Empanada Factory.
Yeah. Awesome.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, very good. And first time having it, and coming from someone who grew up on this stuff, yeah, I think you guys are fantastic. You
We'll
did a
have to
great
do
job
like the
with this.
wing place you went to. There's still a lot of flavors we got to try. Maybe
I know.
we'll
but
hit
we
this
have to-
place up
we have
again.
to
We'll do different flavors.
Visit, yeah, and just kind of go down that
Yeah,
line and
yeah.
see which ones,
Shout out to
Sand
City Brewing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for going out there. I'm glad you guys had a good time without me.
Yeah, we had a good time without you. Yeah.
Go screw off.
Good. Yeah.
Assholes.
McSorley's.
McSorley's. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
You also have a vacation coming up. You are going to Amish country.
Yeah, that'll be
There's a few breweries out there.
Yeah, we'll have to touch base on that.
Yeah,
and
there's one right down the block
yeah.
from the hotel you're at there.
Yeah.
The beer's so, but it's an Amish brewery, so it makes it so much better.
I have to talk to you after the podcast.
We'll talk about that.
I think I have a few questions, yeah.
Thanks for watching episode number 33. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good stuff like we always say. Help us out. Help a brother out.
Help a brother out.
And because we need more people to watch because we need better seats. Like my ass is hurting on this chair right now, on this stool.
Well, I have the seats are hard, but I do that purposely so that we don't record past an hour.
You want us to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're big time now, so
I
think we need
huge.
thrones. We need thrones.
I'm huge, Jerry. Yeah.
And that's it. And
yeah. Well, cheers, John.
Cheers.
And
have a good
always,
vacation.
Yeah,
We'll
enjoy
see
your
you
vacation,
guys.
and cheers to you guys.
Cheers, baby.
All right.